And welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a Gates plus Wonder Waters against Russia 6 game. So both are, I think that's really good in Russia, and yeah, let's see how the game goes. So we got board A and board G. So notably, there's no very good Gates board because Gates likes to have the fat land starting on the land 2 with the city land. Um, Without this, the game could be a bit scuffed, especially there's a very weird zone of all the wetland and sands. Hmm. So, hmm, I think I'm gonna let Case take board A. This land 4 has quite a adjacency, could be very relevant in terms of controlling adjacent stuff, and then have the dump land over here. Ideally, Gates want to have a downland in the land with beasts, but Wounded can just make beasts, so it's one of the combos that these two can make. So we're gonna have Fort G of Wounded and then Word A on Gaze. So we do the initial explore, which is Sands. Sands is quite interesting. Hmm. I might just take a flight on either G3 or G5 on Wounded's board. Technically, I can stop both though, but that's gonna sink like 3 actions of Wounded, and it's gonna take a rush at 6. It's never worth it for Wounded because you only have that much action economy. As for Gaze, starting H4 has that land is very interesting. And 7 is also gonna take a Ravage. So how do I tackle this? Hmm. Okay. What if I start with Withered Body? Withered Body plus my left and A just guaranteed solve this land. I just use Withered Body for 1 damage. And then land 7. Land 7 has too many resources, but I think I'll have to take a fight there. The other option is solve land 7, but then it's still very hard to solve. It requires too much action economy. So my attitude about this A7 is either A, I drafted a defense, then I can just defend then 7 for like Giga free. And B, I just let it flight, lose 2 resources. I think I can lose these 3 resources. It's bad, it's very bad, but it is what it is. The other consideration is to lose the Pythic flight on 4 and hard soul land 7. So which means I open with focus, but then still gonna kill the Dahan. The only thing I'm saving is actually the beast, which is not very precious in general. Hmm. So I think the idea is still solve land 4 ASAP and then let 7 flight or look at the draft and decide. So yeah, let's draft a card first. Ace takes the draft, looking for a defense. These are not defense, but Poison Dew is actually very spicy. Terrorist Drive, good card as well. Good element, 0 cost. I think it's never gonna be animated Raproot. 0 range is too cringe, and the effect is not very worth it. Besides, it's generates too much fear if I repeat it. Teeming Rivers is a card that could be very relevant because it's a flight healing card just automatically becomes very, very strong to this matchup. Hmm. Well, maybe Wounded can drop the defense as well to solve the sense. We'll see. Or Counter Trade, speaking of. So Counter Trade has to be the god tier draft into this matchup. Also, Counter Den is also very strong because it's like dual element for Wounded, and also Wounded can move flight very easily, so you almost always can remove a flight without any restrictions with this card. Um, so I think the game plan has to be built around Counter Trade. But then if I make this, that land the dumpland is going to be very awkward because this land has like very few adjacencies. I like to push stuff into there, or maybe it's wrong. Like I might be thinking this matchup in the mentality of a Many Minds game because Many Minds can pursue almost every game. Technically, Gaze can also do that, but Gaze doesn't have to do that. But then Gaze kills stuff with the Leclinate and Focus. So I think that probably means you still have to push stuff into the dump plan. So still don't really want plan 7 to be the dump plan. So the idea might just be still take a flight on 7, unless they drafted another very good defense card on 7, I just let it fly. And yeah, I think Wounded's draft has to be called a trade. It's the best card in the game, and it's even stronger into Russia. Teeming Rivers, Terror Strife, Poison Dew. Like, I might be inclined to do Poison Dew. How weird is that? Just because this card is a contingency solution to jungle or wetland having too much stuff dumped in it. Terror Strife is also a good solution, and it costs 0. I think Terror Strife with Gaze's repeatability might be more relevant. And I have to pass Team Rivers if I pick Terror Strife. I think it might be Terror Strife. 0 cost, chip down a bunch of dudes is just too good text. It might even make me able to clear a dumpland of the dude and then don't have to skip it. But I highly doubt it's actually a very effective way to do this. But it's still a line to do it. So I'm gonna do Withered Body. Oh, Withered Body doesn't solve this, right? Just gonna be 1 damage. 1 damage is not good enough. Hmm. What if I actually do focus? Hmm. Or unbearable gaze? Kind of want to make land 5 the dumpland. Hmm. What if the answer is actually taking poison dew? Because if I'm gonna make my land 5 my dumpland, it's gonna be adjacent to a bunch of sands and mountains, and we're gonna be weak to jungle wetland, and this is gonna be covered by poison dew. Also, this land is likely to gonna build a city, so I can also use poison dew for some value. Also, this land, if I'm gonna make a dump land, is poison doable. Ah, thinking. But then it requires me to solve land 2 ASAP, so that land 2 is not gonna be a problem. Or I just make land 4 the dump land. and actually try to hard solve land 7. It's actually still a line. Oh, this is actually so tricky. Okay, okay, I think I have like, what if I go here, take BOCB, solve this land, take a blight here, won't it just grab the blight before that, and then we do unbearable gaze, solve this land? Oh, but then I have two lands I need to solve. It's not good enough. Hmm, thinking, what if I blinding flare turn 2 here? It's gonna lose me too much tempo, but it's still a lie. It's still a lie. I can solve this, take a blight here, skip the ravage here, and then let it rush a 6. Ah, the Sands coming on turmoil is actually quite scuffed, isn't it? Hmm. I still think being able to control land 7 has to be worth it, right? Yeah, it has to be worth it. And we can actually just focus this, right? We can focus land 5, take a blight here, and then gather the blight, take blight here. I think this is actually a lie. Huh. So I'm using Gaze's best initial card with focus. Not necessarily, but it's still a very good problem solving card. And I plan to move stuff into here. Oh, I don't have a triple stack. Ah, even more scuffed. Oh wait, it's doable. Oh, I don't have the left and eight as well. Ah, god damn it. I'm so close. Oh, yeah, the double light land showing up on turn 1 is very, very bad. Want to solve land 7 ASAP? Yeah, might have to go for the blinding glare line of play, which I don't really want to, but I guess I have to. So far, I haven't come up with very good solutions to both of the boards. I don't really want to take more blight than I need to. I might go here, grab the blight out, take a blight here. Ah, think we can expect to find some defense? Like, I don't know. It's actually so tricky. The Sans Initial Explorer. So my plan is probably gonna do what I expected to do, which is Bone the Corrupted Blood, Gates, Solve Land 7, and then we do Unbearable Gates, Solve Land 3, and Wounded's presence placement is also very, very interesting. I probably destroy the Sands because I think I'm likely to take a flight over there. So Because it's board G, my initial presence placement is very troll. I think it makes sense for me to take to set a presence on land 2 because it can touch every single land. I think it has to be land 2, right? If jungle shows up, I mean, if mountain shows up, I can just swap the mountain. The only way I can do this is by throwing there. Or maybe I can go into land 6, which also does something. I don't have to touch to land 3, but then I think I'm going to lose my presence on land 5, so I still need to exit land 4. Yes, I need to grow into land 2. Uh, hmm. Well, I think it's gonna be fine. Wounded lands, blah blah. Okay. Build, explore into the wetland. Like, worst case scenario, we can still take a blinding glare on this land. And what did I take? Oh, poison dew, sure. I don't think I need to take poison dew after we switch to the dump land, which is gonna be land 4, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Um, like Terror Stripe is still a very good card, but poison dew also will do. Yeah, poison dew. Yeah, sure. We do unbearable gaze, targeting this land, push into the gauntlet, and then we can do wounded right innates. Uh, Tooth here, kill the dude, and probably smash it into the wetland, and then I still need to try to relocate. Mm. And the Han probably be pushed in. Definitely not here because it's ravaging. Definitely not here because it's ravaging next turn. Definitely not here because it's gonna create a triple stack. So probably the only way I can push it is this then. Or maybe there's another line. Maybe I'm supposed to push the Han here and auto trade it, solve my every single problem. Maybe I'm supposed to sort of do this. You can even gather the town out and solve a future problem. Huh, maybe this is actually the line. And making too big of a dump land on this land. But yeah, worst case scenario, I drafted the defense and just defend this like a normal person. And if I don't, I just call it trade it. I mean, yeah, I think this has to be the best bet. Right, turn 2. We do draft on wounded, looking for a defense. Is not defense. We and gaze, we can draft another card. So without draft, what's my plan here this turn? Probably just focus. I can focus stuff into land 5. Or I solve land 2 instead. If I can afford to do focus twice. Which I think I can, right? I can do wither and then focus. Well, I don't have enough energy, but what if I just withered here and then focus once and then left an 8? So wither deals 0, focus deals 1, actually 2, left an 8 deals another 2. So I can clear land 2 as long as they don't explore next turn, which they don't. So I can clear land 2 and then take a blight on land 5. I think then I'm gonna be good. I don't even have to. Yeah, I can just safely take a bite as long as wounded can grab the bite. Yeah, this is the strength of wounded into this matchup. You can change the priority of the lands that you want to do. Then I sold this land, take a bite here. And then my board is like half done. Land ace is still gonna be a problem if it shows up, but then everything else is fine. I probably take a bite here, lose a presence, but if I make a double stack here, I can still solve that too. And the next turn, I'd probably maneuver back with G3 or just reclaim for these two destroyed presence. Then I think I'm gonna be good. Probably make a triple stack in land 4. And I still draft a card on Gaze, right? Looking for a good card, and Call of Ferocity got to your draft. Light cost like is not even bad. This is Gaze, it can repeat the card, but I guess it doesn't really have that many energy to repeat this card. Since I'm going full bottom track. Full Beneath, Hester Moon is the only comment I have on this card. Hmm, I think it's gonna be Feral. Like, Feral just has too much text. It can solve a bunch of adjacent problems, and especially you can just gather the Han and then push the Han with a repeat. It's just too good. I think it's gonna be called a Feral, 0 cost, got tier card. Then Wounded probably grows into land 2, grabbing the blind into here, and then call it a day. Since I didn't draft in problem solving card, I'll probably just call it trade this land. Which means I don't have to destroy the presence, which is a good thing. Okay. So I go here, grab the blight on land 3. The reason that I grabbed it on land 3 instead of my G3 or G4 is that I don't want to have too much blight on this board. I start with 1 extra, and I might just take 2. Then if some weird blight event adds a blight in the land on a board with 2 or more blight, a 6 or more blight is going to be like extra blight unnecessarily. So currently I just like to grab a blight into land 3. And then if I need to change the... Oh, maybe this is a lie. Maybe I should grab it to land 3. I mean, board G to land 3. It's actually very tricky. The blight can be gathered into here or here. But then wounded kind of needs like interconnecting presence to makes the ring work, right? But then like, these land spores can't be adjacent together. Is the thing. If I grew into land 3, it does something. Maybe it's actually land 3. Now that I think about it, just because it has good adjacencies. Yeah, it could be relevant. Right. And right. So now we need to decide what one it wants to draft from these cards. So these are generally very unamazing cards, I have to say. Uh, Prowling Panthers theoretically could add a beast in land 4, but then it has the terrain restriction, which means it can't add exactly a beast on the dump land. Solutions could be relatively good. I think it's gonna be Delusion because it's the only card that actually has text, even though it's off element. So I grow like this, use my track ability to get the blight, and then we do call a trade. Call the trading into this sense, get the town, and the next ravage becomes a build. And then we gonna take a Russia 6 on land 2, and then we evacuate this presence. Probably if mountain shows up, even if mountain shows up interesting, I still probably leave, just evacuate my presence and then throw into land 6 or land 4. Hmm. I believe this land is going to be covered by gays, so don't have to have a presence for to push from this land. And yeah, from have a presence to push stuff into. So I guess I can safely grow into land 6 is my next growth target. Oh god, board G is so bad. The geometry. Oh well. Take a blight, don't rush at 6, and then we go from there. Okay. Influx of settlers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna be gates first. Um Probably just add the town to land 4, which is free. And so we have exactly enough amount of damage to kill land 2 entirely, which means I can't really add a town to land 2. And I also don't want to add a town to land 5 as well, because we're going to build a city, and cities are very hard to deal with. The next card is either jungle or mountains. I probably can add a town over here. It's a bit risky because this land might not be very easy to solve. But then A is a beast land, B is close to my dump land, so I can just try to lump our problems all together. Oh, added these two sands with the most invaders blessed. This is very good on us because the dump land now. Oh wait, let's just immediately LC. Okay, never mind. Uh, I mean, yeah, because it's gonna ravage the stir. Oh well, I guess they tried. Uh, network of support and trade. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So, Sans Ravage. Sans Ravage, take a blight, lose a presence, and then Russia 6. Russia 6 and then build, build, explore into the mountains. Okay, of course it's gonna be mountains, so another city is gonna be built, which is bad, and the next trade is gonna escalate. I don't have time to set these into the sands because the sands initial explorer is very bad for me. I have to like solve my own problem. Yeah, it's bad in general. Uh, okay. What can I do? So I have a slow water innate. This line is gonna ravage anyways. I'll probably just push it into the sands. So do I need to gather any blight next turn? I assume I don't have to. So I can just freely get this blight out so to play around Harvest Bounty, also evacuate my present. I can make these lands connecting to each other. Actually no. I need to keep my presence in exactly at 5 because it has the most adjacency. I still grow into 6 and then destroy this presence. Yeah, I think this is the idea. Probably still push it into here. And it still want to grab the blight out to actually play around Harvest Bounty. And if Harvest Bounty happens, I just cry. I don't think cry is bad. I think I can just cry. Right. So we do with the body from gaze into here. Then we do focus, move to presence, duck to bedland. Oh wait. Oh hold on. Oh wait. I think I have too much damage. I think I have excess amount of damage. Wait. Thinking. So if I withered, it's gonna be 0 damage. But then if I focus, it's gonna be 2 damage, and left handed it's gonna be 3 damage. These are it's not just enough, but it's enough to kill stuff, I guess. So I guess the idea is gonna be wither push this dude into here. And then next turn, I'm gonna play Blinding Glare plus Poison Dews, who sold this extra amount of food into this wetland. So this is with the body, and then we still do focus into here. Oh, then I don't have enough damage. Ah, scuffed. Yeah, la la la. I think I still add a Badland as an infrastructure, and then I use the focus, but I don't abduct the Badland. I just straight deal 1 damage over here. And then I have to left an 8. Killing of the city, also the Han dice. Rip. So I push the dude here for this turn so that I don't have to skip it next turn. I'm not locked in with that action, which I feel like it's fine. Okay. Alright. Sure. Just land one. It's a trouble. I feel like it's still pretty stabilized, I have to say. Because they even have a line to grab the town into the Stumpland with draw. I haven't played draw yet. Maybe it's actually a way to make use of this card, which usually doesn't have text. And we have invested aquifers. So these are good choices. Stronger Constant Current just solves this land 1 when it builds up, which I'm pretty happy about. Infested Aquifers is also a very interesting Russia tech because it can kill a bunch of dudes. I actually think I'm supposed to do Infested Aquifers lined up with Bloodwater. So I guess I don't draw because I can just solve this Sands having too much dudes problem. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to do this. Go here, destroy that, replicate, playing around. Actually, I don't need to destroy this. I need to destroy from the land too. Ah, Boji. Boji is so bad. I'm so tired of playing into Boji. Actually, just kidding. But yeah, it's still very tiring to play around Boji. That's true. Yeah, I think I'm set up pretty well to try to clean this the sands. I don't think I have enough to kill it, but it's like very close. And this line is probably gonna take a rush of 6, and then oh, there's another problem, which is I need to get beast into the swampland. I don't have a fast way to get these there, right? Yeah, I don't have a fast way, which means I still can use this Bloodwater and Infected Aquifers tech, but I'm so forced to use my Retinate to add a beast in land 4, which is not bad, but then the value is going to be diminished. I think it's still fine. I mean, it's not necessarily that bad, I guess. So now, what does Gaze do? What if Gaze dropped another card? Looking for some. Oh, Lure is very close to a game-winning card. Very close. Drought. I don't have Moon. Drought is gonna be passed. I can Tangle Woods. Tangled Woods could be a card, but Lure is also a interesting card. Huh. Because what I can do is set up Lure and then Blinding Glare this wetland. It's a it's a very shitty play, IMO. Maybe just don't do this. Maybe just do Call of Feral and Poison Dew solve these lands like a normal person and ignore that land one is a problem. Sure. I think I'm supposed to do this. And I need to get a presence in land one, I believe, so that I can actually have one range within these lands. I can pretty much reach every land within one range from my flight, which is good. Alright. Accumulated devastation. I believe it doesn't matter. Feast isolation is very interesting because I can isolate this sands to prevent it from being a problem. Also on this board can be here. I can also try to isolate this land one, but then what does this even do? It doesn't really do too much, right? Added Dahan to a land with most Dahan. Sure, sure. Defense 3 gold coastal, sure. So wetland is gonna ravage, ravage, ravage. No Russia 6, and then we build, build. Explore into the mountains back to back. Interesting. Caught it back to back isn't a big problem. Just my philosophy doesn't work. But I guess it's fine. And we need to escalate. So we can escalate into this land 7, which is not ideal because I want to escalate into land 4, but then um maybe land 4 is actually a fake dump land. Maybe land 1 is actually my dump land from now on. Huh. Yeah, making land 1 my dump land, it just makes so much sense. What the heck? It doesn't have too much adjacency, I agree, but I can sync actions from into here like forever. And this land is very destructible anyway, so I don't really mind that one. Okay, I think this is the idea. And on this board is still gonna escalate. I'm gonna escalate on my own board. Okay. Actually, no, I just escalate into this sands for easier control. Alright. So now we can do blood water into the sands. Feast the these. Then we do infested aquifiers. 1 damage to each invader. One dude runs away and runs into my own land and they get downgraded. Then I can do the right innate. 1 fear. Add beasts. Killing off the city. And I can push the Dahan into the mountain, downgrading it. And last, I can use the left innate. Can I help out AA in any regard? Mountains is too far away. Probably not. So I guess I just use my left innate to push dudes, downgrade one of them. Next turn I could draw and then Illusion solve this dude, stop at Ravage. And I guess I'm gonna go from there. Then Gaze uses Call of Ferocity. 1 fear, push, push. And this single Dahan is gonna be a problem. I guess I'm gonna be okay. Poison Dew. Do this. And I have a random left innate 1 damage. I'm gonna just get a little bit here, killing the town. And time passes. So wounded G3s, playing the rest of the cards. Probably can get a animal in case I want to switch to Serene Ruin. I grow into here, which is very critical for illusion to happen. And I probably grow into this Gaze land in case I need to do some fly gather or some shit. So this is where Gaze. Actually, Gaze doesn't even have to reclaim. Is the very important thing. Hmm. Maybe you can draft again. I don't think it's. I think it's time for it to reclaim. Because I need to do Blinding Glare, first of all. Second, I need to do Unbearable Gaze preemptively, just in case something bad is gonna happen. And I can do Call the Furl to do stuff again. Need to go here and then can restore my Destroyed Presence. Maybe we do this. We have a 3 stack into this land, and then we grow into here. Land 6 is still pretty much a problem. Um, okay, I'm thinking, what if the answer is I draw this, I take a blight in this mountain, I take a blight into this mountain, and then I draw this town so that this land is Lord of the Unknowable, and I can stop it back to back. I think this has to be the line. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. So instead of reclaiming, I need to play Blinding Glare and Lure the Unknown exactly. I can still actually greed and draft a minor card. I mean, yeah. Oh, Nature's Rest, blessed. Also, Goes Lure. Oh my lord. Okay, it has to be Go Galore. I'm convinced. Let's do Go Galore gaming. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just first of all we draw and gather the town, downgrade the town. The reason I'm gonna downgrade the town here is that downgrade the town makes us easier to win by killing all the buildings, and we just don't really mind there's a bajillion dudes into here basically because they're gonna be perma skipped. And then we do blinding glare on these mountains. And then we can do Lure of the Unknown, gather stuff into here, stopping the problem over there. And Wounded can use the Delusions push downgrade. And I still have a Blight gather to use. Um, so the question is, which presence is more important to me? I think this land 2 presence is more important to me because I might need to solve this land 2 later. So I guess I'll keep a presence over there. And when Harvest Bounty happens, oh, actually, I can just choose this land for Harvest Bounty, so I'm just calm. Okay, never mind. Okay, spell. Event. Overconfidence. Sure. I would have just resolved the move to earn fear card text. It was just better. But whatever. Add a beast to a land adjacent to beast. Destroy a Daha on the land with beast. So I have to destroy on both words, which is kind of bad. But think I'm gonna add a beast over here, play around beast damage, and then solve this down plan. And I have to destroy, sure. Goodbye, Dahan. And on this board, well, we can just add a piece over here, destroying this Dahan. Or maybe it's wrong. I like to spread out Dahan as Wonder Waters. So I might just do this and some random defense, okay. So Mental Ravage, take a blade, kill the town. Ravage, Ravage, build, and for that we need to rush at 6 and need the bag. Let's do a bag. Getting everything in here. And explore into Sands Wetland. Okay. Sands Wetland. Okay. And we are 7th here from the farm, which is very close. Interesting. Hmm. I guess we can do Gozalure, gather the town, gather the dude, add a strive to a dude. And then we probably can repeat it, gathering another town, stopping a city build, which is like very important. And we can add another strife to another dude, like this. So I still have a bunch of small problems, but luckily Wound is like very efficient in dealing with like these small problems. So we're gonna just do the right innate, heal here, push the harm, push downgrade, the harm push downgrade, solving one of the problems. And Sands Wetland, okay. And we can do left innate, push the dude, downgrade. Maybe I'm supposed to left innate push this, minimize the problems, and then we do rack, push downgrade. And yeah, by doing this, I think I'm in a quite good position. This is not gonna build a city, and these two lands like very solvable. The only bomb that I'm not very good at is actually the jungle bomb because it can have a lot of flatness. Oh, I still have a left mid to kill a random town instead of having to gather it. I guess that means I can just kill it and I don't have to repeat the Ghost of War. I can just keep the dude over there. I can save one energy, which is kind of huge. Okay, sure. Well, time passes, and this is where Ace can actually reclaim. And I believe with these good cards, I like to just rush to 4 card plays. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh wait, this is gonna Ravage, huh? Maybe we need some text to do stuff, and hmm. I'm tempted to do Corrupted Blood, sold this land, but then it's gonna gather the beast out, which is kind of bad. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to, instead of gathering the dude from the wetland, I'm supposed to gather dude from this. from the sand so that I can actually have a better control of stuff, and then I can restore the destroyed presence on land too. I believe I still do blinding glare. Then I can do uh Call of Pharaoh and focus of Land's Anguish. I have a bunch of repeats with these amazing cards. Actually, instead of doing Call of Pharaoh, I could just do Ghost Allure more degeneracy. Do Ghost Allure and focus. Yeah, I think this has to be it. And this is where Wounded can reclaim. And since the bomb is very close, I'm actually kind of scared. Kind of, not very, but still need to get very cautious of the potential jungle follow-up. Okay. If jungle shows up, this city I can't really stop it. Is the main issue. Ah, sure. So with what Wounded has drafted, I think Renew is actually better, or is it? I may also be able to switch to the Serene Path, depending on the situation. I mean, the switch to the Ruin. I'm gonna drop them another mind. They're looking for. Oh, okay. I mean, if you get Renew Rain to me, then I suppose I have to go Water Path. So we have like four land cards. I can just go play three cards and play three cards next turn. Yeah. Uh, sure, sure. I still need two fear. Is that true? I might be able to just delay the fear into the next turn, which also could be relevant, huh? Yeah. So what I might be doing is that I do wrap to draw and a random water card, maybe this card, so that I can have full right in eight. And with the full right in eight, I can do gather, downgrade, make the Han, get a beast. So this land is not solved. And I can still do draw, but I don't have range to draw. Kind of awkward. Because being able to draw this town out is actually very important for me. But I guess I just don't use resolve the draw text, which is very understandable most of the time because against Russia, you know. So this is the every fast I've got. I have still a Blight Gather, and this is the only uh the only Harvest Bounty target. So I guess I'll just respect Harvest Bounty and grab the Blight away. Okay. Urban Development does nothing. Add a disease. Disease doesn't prevent build as an interface, which is a good thing because now I have invested sacrifice value instead of just play this card for elements. Disease doesn't prevent, but I can add a disease to the jungle, which is a good thing. One few percent with invaders where the Han outnumber buildings. I hope I don't have too much. Oh, I have two. Oh no. Ah, bomb flips. Jungle, Ascend. Sense is still fine. Actually, it's not that fine. Actually, it might be fine. Because I can escalate twice here and then just invest to sacrifice it. It's actually pretty good. This land is sold, this land is sold. This might just be sold by focus with the Legend 8s. So, yeah. Then you gather a town into a coastal land. Ah, bad thing I can't gather it. Just pass this one, I guess. So Ravage, Ravage. Hmm. Russia 6. Russia 6. And then Sands Wetland build. Field once. Then build twice. And when the second field happens on the sands, I'm gonna have to escalate and also escalate and explore into the cold. Oh, double escalation. I was so hyped with the double escalation potential. Ruined. But it doesn't matter. So I pretty much need to solve the sand problem. At least one of them should be solved by call the trades now. Hmm. So hosts. So jungle is not a problem for now, which is a good thing for us. But I also need to solve a one problem, two problem, three problems, especially this land. I think I need to prioritize Aces board just because it's gonna be harsh. I need to solve this land pretty much. So I can go, first of all, I can go to lure this, and I still have two dues that I need to solve. Second, I can just focus with Valid Abduction. So first the repeat is 2 damage, second repeat is 3 damage, and left and A is gonna be with 3 damage. 2-3-3, I believe this is not to kill everything. This has like 7 health, so yeah, it's gonna be chill. So with this chillness, I can kill this land, which feels very good. And the land 3 still don't have a very good solution for it, but still, it's very solvable to me. And I probably just can take a bite on this wetland if I don't really have a solution, depends on the situation. Okay, so I guess if that was the case, I'm gonna first close the lure into here. First repeat, gather, gather, add a strike. The second repeat, gather, gather, with a strike. Then we can do focus from here into here, abducting one Badland to it for like 2 damage. Then we repeat focus to do 3 damage and then detonate. Don't execute the second tier, just deal some damage and kill it. Right? Then we have infested aquifers. Actually, before we do that, there's a hmm. Yeah, might just take a blade on this wetland. So we go blighted for this, but I guess it's gonna be okay. I need to prioritize this land. Guess I still use the left-handed first, right? I can push a huge downgrade, push it to harm downgrade. At least now the coastal is gonna be just much more under control. And I do Festering Aquifers, one damage to each generator and one fear, one dude is pushed out. So we can do Rack, push downgrade. Just simple as that. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Then I call the trade this with the right in there gathering at the hunch site. And then take one blight in the second Ravage, and then we're just gonna be good. Here, I'm gonna take a Ravage in this wetland as well. But I can just go top track instead of going bottom track, just because I don't really need to reclaim anything. Can be called a trade, renew a rain, which is very important because it can heal a blight and make us look like a better play, smiley face. Just kidding. Go here, go here, grab the blight. So that now we have access to this mountain, to this jungle, which is like very good. So now we need to skip this stuff twice. So what if I just don't reclaim? Again, I can just don't reclaim and go bottom track again, reclaiming Blinding Glare and play all my good hero costs. But then I don't need to play for a card. I can just go top track for more card plays. I can call the Ferocity twice, which could be very relevant. And I make a triple stack into this mountain. So that now I can just do Blinding Glare twice, spending one energy, skipping it twice. And we still have Lure of the Unknown, which I don't think is ever relevant. If it's not relevant, it's play Unbearable Gates instead. And we can do oh oh boy. BOCD can solve this jungle, but I guess it's not very efficient because I'm gonna commit to Luther Presence there. I think it's still fine that I just do BOCB on myself for one fear. And we can do right and eight over there. Gather a Dahan, downgrading a city, downgrading another city, and don't have Dahan. Yeah, and added beasts, and then we do call a trade. I don't gather Dahan. Okay. Serious talk. What if I just played this instead? Then I can push the dude, and my board doesn't have to rush at 6 anymore. But there's no rush at 6 anyway. It's gonna take a blight. Okay, I think removing blight is actually more important. Never mind. Forget I said. Okay. So events. Harvest Bounty. If I Harvest Bounty here, I'm gonna be very sad, but it is what it is. Smile. Increasing aggression. Am I affected? I'm not affected. Good thing I'm not a defense enjoyer. Jungle wetland with the most stuff. Okay. Remove a blight from land 2 or more on. Sure, I can move this. Even though I still have to take a blight, pretty much. It is what it is. So, first of all, we execute the Sands Wetland Ravage. Then this becomes a gold, and then we do Sands Ravage again. And then there's gonna be a real Ravage. Take a blight, lose a beast, lose a presence, lose a Dahan, lose everything. Go blighted. Power Crows is it's not a very bad one for us. Yeah, we just chill. Then we need to rush at 6 build into the mountains, and then we still build into this A3. Then explore into jungle wetland. Jungle wetland. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna heal the blade. And we could use the left innate. So first of all, this sand is not gonna be that much of a problem. Wait, oh yeah, just heal the blight. Okay. um Jungle wetland. It's kind of cringe, huh? And they use the left handed to do stuff here, maybe? Or we actually run. Um, Unblurable, gaze, blinding glare. Also this. So how many problem lands do I have right now? I have one, I have two, I have three, four. That's four lands, right? I have a slow action of wounded. I have hmm, we're very far from the second bomb, so at least in this regard, we can just try to chill. Oh, such a bad thing that my unbearable gate is not in the right position. It's really sure, I guess. Maybe it's actually still doable because I can one fear, push, push, and then we can unbearable gaze. One fear, push you, and then push you. Then what if I do left and actually deal damage? I mean, sure. I can use left to add a blight so that this wetland is gonna be solved. Because blight budgets now is like it's very spendable, and I'm gonna instead of pushing the town, I'm gonna push the dude. So that now I can use the left to push the dude downgrade, push the Dahan, and push the town to here. So this land is solved. Yeah, pretty much have solved Gaze's land. The next turn, probably just goes allure, gather them out in here. Ground has shown up, so this land is not gonna build next turn, and I think I'm gonna just be chill. Alright. Um, but I still have some small problems on Wounded Fort, even though it actually doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's actually very chill now on Wounded Fort. We can do we can drop the major card even on Wounded. And make it at this guy. Even Entwined Power is very spicy because I can try to threshold Entwined Power. It's definitely the most fun card. It's definitely not the best card. I think Exaltation has to be the best card in this regard. But then Entwined Power is fun. I just take the fun card and I go top track, forgetting I think BOCB still kind of has text into this matchup, but probably gonna forget Infected Aquifers. And I play these cards. Next turn, I'm gonna have a Thresholded Entwined Power. Yep. I think we're gonna be good. Gonna grab Blight. I think I'm just fine doing this. The Gaze probably reclaims. Going to for a cut plays. Flame Blinding Glare like a normal person. Playing Ghost Allure. Playing Call the Pharaoh. Playing Focus. Defense has the last tier for left and 8. Okay, so we do Delusions of Danger, pushing this dude here, and then do the right and H, gather the Han, downgrade, add a beast. Then we blinding glare, dumb blend, and entwine power. Probably just draft a miter on entwine power. So looking for the moon card, which we don't have, but these are really good cards in general. Hazards, entrap, swarming wasps. I don't think these two cards are actually that amazing. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe swarming wasp is actually pretty good. But also Carapace Land. I think I like to keep Carapace Land on Gate and then just get a random card from Wounded. Or just swarming wasps. Don't forget fodder. That's everything. We just go play the event. Three or more, blah blah. Destroy presence. Sure, I can destroy this one for free. And gate is even more free. Destroy two of their presence. Okay. Basically, two free. You even hesitate on a destroy. Sands or mountains with the most buildings added the least. Huge. At least two Valhalla ends. Okay. Somehow, even on board G, Wounded managed to have like four or five Valhalla lands. Well, but then Gaze doesn't qualify, such. In each land with towns, destroy a dude per town. Sure. Can do this. Can do this. So I'm gonna destroy a bunch of dudes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight dudes. One is gonna be pushed out, and I just do the same thing, push it back. So Coastal Ravage, skipped, Russia 6, Russia 6. Then Jungle Wetland is gonna build. Jungle Wetland build, Jungle Wetland build. Explore into the wetland with escalation. And wounded probably, so we have already seen a bunch of wetland cards, but then the next card is wetland anyways. Um, Mountain has the best chance to come up. So I think Sands is actually kind of free to escalate into. So I guess just do it here. And then we can do um um probably like I need to solve a bunch of problems, the thing. EXs. This jungle is that solvable? I think I just called the trade this land. This jungle, so I guess I don't really care about that. Yeah, left and eight this jungle and then call the trade this jungle. And these two lands I'm gonna just left and eight it. I don't use the one tier text. Just use the first tier. And then I can do Fought Water, Feast Disease. Just throw it randomly, I guess. And Gaze has a bunch of slow actions. I think I first like to overrule this, solving this land, add a stride. Then we do Call the Sparrow, one fear. Then we just do focus into here, maybe? Or maybe I just do focus here instead. Then I do the left and eight to just executing the first tier, killing the town. And I think Gabe's board is basically down at this point. Alright. Now reclaim a wounded. Definitely another major. Vitality, solidify. These are cards, especially solidify. Yeah, it can be not necessarily needed, but at least it's a card. Actually, instead of forgetting Swarming Wasp, I think I'm just supposed to forget BOCB. Because Gazet Forward is like very stabilized now. I don't really need BOCB's bottom text, and then compared to Swarming Wasps, it's just the worst version that costs one to move a dude. So we'll just do Entwine, and this, and then Rack. Grabbing a land on the top. Uh, maybe not. Maybe we need to do draw. Or maybe not. Maybe draw is actually not necessary. Can still do Rack. And Gaze, since we have Entwine, we probably don't even need these two cards, these two texts. We can just reclaim, can move that crazy, and play basically the same set of cards. We can even grow into Wounded Board and try to have our own Wounded. I think it is actually a play. We can do Focus, we can do Blinding Glare. Oh, but what about this? This single dude, I need a fast solution to this. And maybe I just grow here and do Cactus Land. I don't know. I can still do Gozalure. Yep. Right, so we call a trade in this jungle. Gather your town, talking to leverage. And then we do Entwine. Yay, energy, and at this point we're just dropping majors. Pit Hub is a very good wounded major because I have too many plastic into here. Yeah, I think Pent Up. I like to just do Pent Up on Wounded, and you can forget Swarming Wasps now. Or we can forget Delusions. But Delusions is actually a card to Threshold Solidify is the consideration. Not that it's very strong, but I guess it's fun to keep it. And as for Jace, do I troll for the dream? Or we could just do Strangling Fireban and for fun. I think it's fine just doing this for fun. So we have a defense 6 over here, and then we have a blinding glare over there. We can do red and 8, gathering the Han. Then we downgrade this, add a beast, defense 3. Then I think we're pretty much very stabilized now. Still do Power Crows. Like, oh, I forgot to restore presence on gaze. I mean, yeah, I can actually start growing to Wounded Board Huge. And Wounded still has to destroy. Can destroy this one. White card, Life's Balance Tools. I think I can just afford to do bottom. Like, yeah, having more Blight Fudges is always welcome. It's not like we're doing too much damage in the slow. We can just afford to do dot bottom. Okay, huge. We need 8. We can discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gaze has literally no animals. I guess I can get Wounded Pay energy, I guess. Because Gaze's energy can be used to repeat, which is like very important. Add a beast, remove a disease, sure. Adding a disease into here, I guess. And then we can add a disease somewhere else. Remove a disease, okay. Discard the top minor power if it's slow, it's fast, and it's actually quicken. Okay, I can move light from here though, kind of huge. Sheldon struggles. Oh, what happened to the hung here? No. Have you add a land to land, to a land without the heart? Okay, sure. Add it to there because there's literally nothing gonna touch this jungle. It's very pocketed. This board is gonna be okay. If I just borrow some the Han to this board is the reason. Well, remove from presence. Uh, I can remove this from stop a build. Can also remove this one. It's a shame I destroyed too much presence and I don't have presence here and here. Oh well, so jungle ravage, wetland ravage, pressure 6, pressure 6. Then wetland build and we explore into jungle sands. Sands, jungle, jungle sands. Alright. So think first of all we still do Ghost Lure. Is that true? Yeah, I think we just still do Ghost Lure because it doesn't really have too much things we need to do. Then we can do focus. We oh I forgot to add the destroyed presence. Probably add here. I could focus Soul there, but it's gonna kill the Han. I don't really want to kill the Han. Before I do focus, I probably can execute on bonus part first. We can do rack to fear, push, downgrade, push, so that at least I don't have to solve this land. Maybe I need to do the other way around. Maybe I need to push them into here instead. Because this land is like very pentable. And I can use the left and right to do the same thing. Push, push, downgrade, push, and then push the Han. Then we can actually do focus now. Move a Badland, 1 damage. Repeat. Move another Badland. Uh, 2 damage? Yeah, 2 damage. Repeat again. Then we have like 3 damage, right? Yeah, kills the city. And then we use the left and aid only the first tier, killing off the last city. And I think we're just on the clear. Alright. Wounded G3s again. Gets the reclaim 1 spot. Playing Pent Up, playing Renewing Ring, and playing this. We can get it doesn't matter if we get fire or fire doesn't threshold anything, but we don't need to threshold anything anyways. Get a secret set here, get a presence over there. Gaze reclaims. Go over here. I don't know. And playing Blinding Glare, Focus, Straggling Fireband just for fun. It needs 3 plant though. Why are you so hard to threshold? Maybe I need to try hard to threshold and see what happens if I threshold this card. Maybe target from sands. Maybe I need to grow into here then. Okay, so first of all, we do pentap over here. Remove, 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 remove. One, two, three, four here, and 12 damage. First of all, I'm gonna kill one, two, three, four, five, six. Six dudes for one field, push a dude and downwave, and killing all another three towns. Then we flip the ball, which is mountain jungles, which means we need to stop jungle double field. We have the tag, which is called Radiate. Just Radiate. Don't even gather the harm. Just for the downgrade maximum and add a beast. We have draw, we don't want to do draw. We can blinding glare, do the same thing. Since jungle is double building, I think I'm supposed to lure stuff into this sands and then have a better time solving them. Yeah, I think I like this plan. Draw is not a very interesting card to play. Yeah, but we have already reviewed the information because I was thinking if I could just withdraw to Illusion of Danger. I think it doesn't change anything except I don't have to level an age second tier, which I don't care. But I guess it doesn't matter. At this point, we don't really need to optimize that hard. We can destroy a presence from the event card. We go, oh, Years of Little Rain. Don't mind if I do. We can, we can, oh, there's no water card as well from the case. Oh well, sure. Hmm. I think it's time to forget Blood Water because this card is not doing too much right now. And you can even just pay energy, but I guess it's fine, whatever. You can add a presence as a prolif, kinda huge, kinda huge. Beast attack, sure. And I'm gonna execute this Lance Beast attack, which generates one fear, push a dude, and then we're gonna just do it back. And I could even just do this chase into this land for like two more extra fear. Because we don't really care if we are gonna generate too much fear because the problem has already flipped. Alright, the hunt defense, sure. Shaker, land with the hunt, one damage, blah blah, okay. Doesn't really matter. Oh, what happened to oh, it was beast attack. Different land to isolate, yay. Isolate. Yeah, this isolate just makes the game like so under control. There's literally no way we can just get out of control now. Jungle double build, sands build, mountain jungle build. Sands gonna build once. Okay. Then we're exploring the jungles, which non okay, this is explored. And then we escalate. Right. So what does Strengthening Fireband do? Destroy all explorers, add a wilds in the original generating sands. Okay. So I'm supposed to destroy all dudes with the isolation, just kills everything. Add a wilds, sure. One damage per wilds in or adjacent to target, which is one damage. Plus one wilds damage per wilds in or adjacent. Okay, so I'm gonna do one extra damage, which is like two damage. Okay. Kind of huge, I guess. And I have a poison dew. So the safe zone now is the weapon, so just move it over here. Renew rain, healing with light, very important. Activate. Um, I guess I just push some Dahan into here, downgrading one of them. Or maybe it's a lie. I don't need to downgrade the city. I can just downgrade a town to do. The next turn I'm gonna do Left here and then solve it, which does the same thing. Okay. And yeah, at this point we can just try to wrap up the game. Reclaim, drafting cards, like 16 energy. Oh, this is one of the cards that can just finish the game. So yeah, we can play it, we can draft Forest. We're getting Delusions now. Playing Forest, playing Draw maybe, playing Rack, have Water, have a random Sun, I guess, and Gaze Reclaims, playing Blinding Glare, playing a Neat Take Plant, which is very doable. This, and this, I guess. And I just need a plant, which means I can just play Poison Dew. Okay, then I have basically everything. Keep this. So we can use the right innate to restore a destroyed presence on this land, and then I'm gonna just forest and solve everything. And before that, we can just do renew first. Gather, downgrade, make the Han, even 3. Okay, maybe in this case I need to do Capist then. Because then Capist with the defense a total of 9. Now it is very defendable, and we are just gonna be good. Blinding Glare again. Draw doesn't do too much. Okay. Destroy presence, sure. Event. Remove Perf Rare Generation card. Okay, I have one, two, two. I can remove. Shame I can't really remove a city, but I can remove the dude. Actually, maybe the idea is to remove the town so that this land is gonna trade and my board is like empty on this board G. Finish board, 1 damage in the land with stuff. Okay, sure. 5 or fewer to Han. Oh no. I have to wait need support again. Also have to add a blight. Oh, adding a blight here is so bad. Because I'm gonna destroy the presence on Wounded's part and then ah okay, I can't really end the game this turn though. I mean it's still fine. It's not the end of the world. Replays with stuff, okay. Replays. What the Han? Or score. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I need to like repeat the blinding glare to actually repeat it twice because it's a bomb turn. Okay. Savage Road, Meta 6, for not a wetland, mountain wetland, and we can just try to win now. Okay, forest, it's so sad. It's so sad. Ah, when you support. But I guess it doesn't matter, right? I can just use the. First of all, I can have a moon from the enemy. Just almost forgot. Then I can do Ghost of War, gathering one more dude into here. Maybe you can just do this on Sun Ace itself. So I'm gonna just do focus. First repeat, 1 damage. Second repeat, 2 damage. And I don't have Fat Lens to repeat, so I'm gonna just do it again, killing a city, I guess. Killing the city, and then I do the left innate. Move all the present from origin end to target end, like this. One damage to buildings only, so this is gonna kill a town and won't actually. I don't need to kill the town. I can just kill the city, and then 3 damage to invaders, plus 1 damage per remaining presence of yours in target land. So it's gonna be 5 plus 3, killing 4 towns. I think we still win with this, and then we have 3 fear from that team, and we just win. Yay! Okay, well, but again, lost 2 flight budget from the yeah, of this weird um event, waiting support, thousand struggles. Feels bad. So how much flight did we take? I didn't really take account. Like these are from events for sure. And one of the flight I remember was gathered from Gaze on Wounded. And Wounded healed like 2 blight, right? So it's gonna so be like add 2, and then you heal the blight from the event, right? I think it should be 2 to 3. Don't really keep track. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3. I think it's the same on Gaze's word. Take 2 to 3 into Russia. I think it's still a reasonable number. For spirits that don't have a starting blood heal card, it tends to go like this against Russia. And in this game, we can see that both spirits have very great potential into Russia, but they have like very different game plans. Wounded tends to just very efficiently kill dudes and then have as little dudes as possible on his board. Its game plan into Russia is very easy to execute, and especially when you have Counter Trade and another Rabbit Skip, which is like even more huge. And Aze's game plan is all about its skip ability, which is able to make a dump land and gather adjacent stuff into this dump land and then do stuff over there. I think the Gates game plan is very allergic to another city land being built because actually it might not be that allergic. That's because Focus of Land's Anguish is what's the card? Focus the Sun's Rays is a card that can pretty easily kill the city. So it's not like many mines who is like very allergic to city builds. Gates can tolerate some kind of city builds. And yeah, at the end, I think I still have to get a beast and make a dumpland into the beast land, which I think if not for the land 7 being too much of a problem, I might be able to get a beast into land 4 and make this my dumpland. Making this a dumpland, I think is still pretty much the same because even though it has slightly higher adjacency, it's still pretty much the same, right? The only thing is that it can cover the land 3 on bonus board. It's not that amazing. But again, yeah, it's a good strategy. The drafts are actually pretty good. We have Call of Pharaoh, great control card. We have Goes of War, another very great control card. And with these cards, we basically just won like very easily. Also, like yeah, I remember there was a turn where I grabbed the town into the stumpland and then Gaze can lure the stuff into out of this build and ravage land and effectively save the land from like 2 blights. Also, Wounded Blight Gather is almost invaluable into this matchup just because it can try to shift the priority of the lands. So yeah, even though we were playing in board G, which is a very cringe board, and Gaze also doesn't have the board H and board C for it. Okay, and also I have to mention the turn 1 BOCB play, which is saves a double dude land. I think it's a very weird, very rare ability to actually be able to solve a double dude land on turn 1. Not many spirits can actually very easily do that, and Wounded is one of the few spirits can support this kind of strategy, and I think it's very cool. You effectively stop losing like to the Han, the Beast, this amount of resource so that you can yeah save them for later and whatever. Well, and Gate is actually one of the spirits that can easily receive BOCP just because the broken reclaim and add three destroyed presence to ability. Like it's very resilient to just losing presence. That's what wounded. Although it's definitely not as Gaze level of ignoring the destroy presence ability, just because like Gaze can even reclaim loop and restore three destroy presence every turn. It's just broken. Oh, well, okay. That's basically, and hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll see you next time.